don't need concealer as well. So I'm going to go ahead and use this concealer. But do you see how much product you're laying on your skin at this point? See, that brightens it more. And we're going to put it right here in this crease where there's a darkness, right beside your nose and on the nose. And really right under there. And then on either side of my mouth and there. Let's just see if that would have helped here. Yes, it's much brighter. That helped. Okay, so there's your difference. A color corrector cancels out blue tones. If it's peach, if it's red tones, you need green, and or you can use a brightener, which is more pink. If it's red, then you use the green. So because I had blue tone under mine, I did use the peach. And so now I'm just using concealer to get rid of, really to kind of brighten and conceal that whole area down. And that is different than getting rid of the blue. And also I'm going to hit that age spot. And that definitely does make a difference. So concealer does help with age spots, y'all. But then, you know, which one? And this is, again, a Maquillage, but the one I really love the best is this. It's the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind. You can get it at your grocery store or your drugstore. I get it at Walgreens or Kroger. And it's easy to find. It's reasonably priced. You know, they've come up on their price because they're seeing people are willing to spend some money. So I wouldn't say it's cheap, but it's definitely cheaper than like Chanel. And I'm just kind of blending in the edges just to make sure. What you're trying to do is get a canvas that just kind of covers blemishes the best possible. That's the best possible for me. Now, what am I thinking about the makeup? I can tell I'm very oily looking, and that is because of the serum. So I wonder how this is going to do, because I don't want to put on a product where I'll have to turn around and dust it off with powder. Because powder, as you get older, y'all, unless you wear it by itself, like I have ordered some Laura Geller to try for you. I've never tried, I love her blushes, but I've never tried her mineral foundation. And that's supposed to be, especially as you get older, much better to use than creams and liquids because it does not set in your skin as bad. I'm like, powder? And they're like, powder. I'm like, okay, so I've got that on order, and we'll try that when I get it in, and we'll see how that does. I like to try things out for you and with you, which that's part of what I do here on YouTube. If somebody says, God, you get a lot, well, that is what I'm here for, right? That amongst other things. Oh, look, I just found one of these little sponges. Let's just use it. You're really supposed to dampen it first. But I feel like my skin is damp from all this oil. As you get older, you lose oil, so that's why this would not be for a young person unless you are very rare and have dry skin. Unless it's certain dry areas. And in that case, then I would recommend it. Okay, and then the other thing about a sponge I don't like, now that has to be washed. Now this I do not wash, and this because by the time I use up this Instant Age Rewind, it's usually like a month, you throw it away. So, which I guess, you know, with sponges you really should do that too. Because I've tried to wash them and the product gets so down in there, just forget it. I mean, you can't. I gotta put on lipstick. So I'm gonna do the pink or the red. What do y'all think? This shirt. I'm thinking the red. Oh, that's what you thought. This is a more orange red for strawberry red than usual. I don't know, it's kind of pinky. Yeah. I hate when they change formulas, and they did on moisturizer, and they've lost me. And I don't think they've sold me on the Sublimage either. It's too oily. We'll see. I will dust it with a little powder. I had to get my lips on to talk to you. Huh. Now it is brand new, and my lips are dry. And so That may explain why it's looking a little thin in some areas and catching in other